Did you know that over 90% of new businesses in the US choose to form an LLC? In the next few minutes, you'll discover what an LLC is, why it's crucial for entrepreneurs, and how it can save you from potential financial disaster. We'll break down the benefits, formation process, and even tackle some common misconceptions. By the end, you'll know if an LLC is right for your business. Imagine you're a new business owner, working day and night to make your dream a reality. But there's this worry in the back of your mind. What if something goes wrong? What if you get sued? Could you lose everything you worked so hard for? That's where an LLC comes in. It protects you from personal liability. But that's not all. An LLC can do so much more. In this video, I'll show you how an LLC can totally change your business game. Stay tuned because I'm about to spill all the secrets of LLCs and why they might be perfect for you. And to help you get started, I've put together a free LLC guide that you can download now at llcblueprint.com/free guide. Plus, if you're ready to set up your LLC, I highly recommend Northwest Registered Agents. They'll handle everything for you for just $39. And for your convenience, I put all the links down in the description of this video. So go ahead and check them out. And lastly, before we move on, please know that I earn a small commission if you choose to shop through my affiliate links. It doesn't cost you anything extra and it helps me support my channel. So let's dive right in. All right, let's talk about the business world's best kept secret. Did you know there's a way to run your company that gives you the flexibility of a sole proprietorship, but with way less risk? It's true, and it's called an LLC. But here's the thing. Most people don't really understand how powerful this structure can be. Let me show you why it's a game changer. So what exactly is an LLC? Think of it as a protective bubble for your business. It's like having a force field that separates your personal assets from your business liabilities. Now, you might be wondering, why is this such a big deal? Well, here's the thing. If your business gets into trouble, like facing a lawsuit or falling into debt, your personal stuff stays safe. Your house, your car, your savings, they're all protected. It's like having a separate piggy bank for your business that can't touch your personal piggy bank. But that's not all. LLCs are super flexible when it comes to taxes. You can choose how you want to be taxed, which can potentially save you a bunch of money. It's like having a menu of tax options and picking the one that works best for you. Now, check this out. LLCs are insanely popular. In fact, they're one of the most common business structures in the US. Why? Well, because they offer this awesome mix of protection and benefits that entrepreneurs love. It's like getting the best of both worlds. The simplicity of running your own business with the safety net of a bigger corporation. But here's where people often get confused. Some think that LLCs are super complicated to run, like you need a team of lawyers and accountants just to keep things going. And that's not true at all. LLCs actually have fewer rules and paperwork compared to corporations. Another cool thing about LLCs is how flexible they are in terms of management. You can run it yourself, have your members run it, or even hire someone else to manage it for you. It's like being able to customize your business to fit exactly how you want it to work. So let's recap why an LLC is your business's new best friend. First, it's got your back protecting your personal assets if things go south. Second, it gives you tax flexibility, potentially saving you money. Third, it's simpler to run than you might think. And fourth, you can set it up to work exactly how you want it to. But here's the real catch. All these benefits come without the hassle you might expect. Setting up an LLC is actually pretty straightforward. In fact, in the next section, I'm going to show you how you can get your LLC up and running in less time than it takes to binge watch your favorite TV show. Seriously, it's that simple. Now, you heard me right. Setting up an LLC can be faster than watching your favorite show. But how exactly does that work? What if I told you there is a secret to make the whole process feel like you're just ordering something online? Let me break it down for you guys. First things first, you need to pick a name for your LLC. It's like choosing a username for your business, but with a few rules. Make sure it's unique in your state and includes limited liability company or the abbreviation LLC at the end of it. It's super easy to check if your name is available. Just do a quick search on your state's business website. Now, here's where it gets fun. You know those forms you fill out when you're setting up a new account online? Well, filling out your articles of organization is kind of like that. You just need to provide some basic info about your LLC, its name, address, and who is involved. The cost varies depending on where you live, but it's usually between $50 and $500. Not too bad for setting up your own business, right? Now, here's something a lot of people don't know about. You need a registered agent for your LLC. Think of them as your business's personal mail handler. They're the ones who receive all the official stuff for your company. You can be your own registered agent, but here's a pro tip. Using a professional service can save you a ton of headaches down the road. Next up is the operating agreement. Now, this isn't always required, but trust me, you want to have one. It's like the rule book for your LLC. If you're running a business with other people, this document is super important. It lays out who does what, how decisions are made, and how profits are shared. Even if you're flying solo, it's a good idea to have one just to keep everything organized. All right, last step, getting your EIN. It's like a social security number, but for your business. You need it for taxes and to open a business bank account. The cool thing is you can get it for free from the IRS. If you have employees or more than one member in your LLC, you will definitely need an EIN. Now, you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but how long does it actually take? Well, get this. You can often complete the whole process in less time than it takes to watch a season of a TV show. Seriously, it's that quick. But here's the thing. Once you set up your LLC, you are not done. There's some ongoing stuff you need to take care of to keep your LLC in good standing. Things like filing annual reports and paying fees. It's kind of like maintaining a car. A little regular upkeep goes a long way. So, you've got your LLC up and running, but are you tapping into its hidden superpower? I'm talking about the tax magic that could seriously boost your bottom line. Imagine keeping more of your hard-earned cash without bending any rules. That's the LLC tax advantage, and I'm about to show you how it works. Let's start with the coolest thing about LLC taxes, pass-through taxation. It's like your business profits are wearing an invisibility cloak when it comes to taxes. The LLC itself doesn't pay taxes on its income. Instead, all that money passes through to you, the owner. You report it on your own personal tax return, just like you would if you won the lottery or got a big bonus at work. Now, compare this to other business structures. If you're running a regular corporation, you're basically paying taxes twice. Once at the corporate level, and then again when you take money out as dividends. With an LLC, you avoid this double taxation. But here's where it gets really interesting. LLCs are like chameleons when it comes to taxes. You can choose how you want to be taxed. By default, a single member LLC is treated like a sole proprietorship for tax purposes. But if you want, you can elect to be taxed as an S corporation. This can be a game changer for some businesses. And here's why. As an S corp, you can pay yourself a reasonable salary, which is subject to self-employment taxes. But any additional profits can be distributed as dividends, which aren't subject to those taxes. It's like having a VIP pass that lets you skip some of the tax line. Speaking of self-employment taxes, that's something you need to keep in mind with an LLC. These taxes cover your Social Security and Medicare contributions. When you're self-employed, you're responsible for both the employer and employee portions of those taxes. It might sound like a bummer, but remember, you're only paying these taxes on your profits. And with the right strategy, you can minimize their impact. Now, let me give you a real-world example of how this all plays out. Imagine you have an LLC that makes $100,000 in profit. If you're taxed as a sole proprietorship, you'd pay self-employment tax on the full amount. But if you elect S-Corp status and pay yourself a $60,000 salary, you'd only pay self-employment tax on that $60K. The remaining $40,000 could be taken out as a distribution, saving you a chunk of change in self-employment taxes. Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great, but how much of a difference does it really make? Well, let me tell you, it can be huge. I've seen businesses save thousands of dollars a year just by choosing the right tax classification for their LLC. That's money you can reinvest in your business, save for a rainy day, or use it to treat yourself to that vacation you've been dreaming about. But remember, the best tax strategy for your LLC depends on your specific situation. It's not a one-size-fits-all. You need to consider factors like how much profit you're making, how you plan to use that money, and your long-term business goals. It's like choosing the right tool for a job. You want to pick the one that works best for your situation. All right, so let's wrap this up and talk about why forming an LLC is such a smart move for your business. You get protection for your personal assets, which means you can sleep easier at night. Plus, it gives your business a professional edge that customers and partners will notice. But setting up an LLC doesn't have to be a headache. You can make it happen quickly and easily with the right help. That's where Northwest Registered Agents comes in. They're experts at getting LLCs up and running, and I've got an exclusive deal just for you guys. For only $39, they'll handle all the paperwork and make sure everything's done right. Trust me, using a professional service like Northwest is the way to go. It saves you time, stress, and potential mistakes. So if you're ready to take your business to the next level, click the link in the description of this video and let Northwest take care of the rest. Your future self will thank you. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.